Hotel Echo Lima Oscar. Good afternoon from London, England. From your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly, DLG repping. Short for Dele London Guna Space Romeo Echo Papa Indigo November. This is my match review of Arsenal v Man City. Should I say good morning to you guys all over the world? Or should I say good all over the world that are football fans? Good morning to all football fans, or good evening to all football fans around the world, or good night and rest well to my football fans all over the world. Before I get started with this match review, make sure you leave your opinions, your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember, positive feedback, that's all DLG Repping promotes. Smash the thumbs up like button for me, yeah? In abundance. Make sure you share this channel virally all over the world, especially to your friends and your family. And do subscribe to the channel, yeah? Smash that subscribe button for me, yeah? Let's get it up to as many subscribers as possible. I want to see what 1,000 subscribers look like. And with your help, I can do that. And if you subscribe, I will shout you out, yeah? So I will do my part and keep it as consistent as possible. And as for the intro and the musical intro and the editing, should I say, I will be finding ways of getting around that, especially with time as well, especially work being tough. But anyway, let's keep going. So, at the Emirates yesterday, Arsenal produced one of their best, if not their best performance in a big game against Man City. And we went 1-0 up. Man City didn't have a shot on target. We had a couple. And one of them went in for Bukayo Saka's finish. Great assist by Kieran Tierney. And I'll tell you what, the roof of the Emirates went off the hook. It was absolutely brilliant. The emotion, the passion. And when the half-time whistle went, we were so pleased with ourselves. And, well, the first 10 minutes of the second half, we carried on from where we left off in the first half. Well, speaking of the first half, Martin Odegaard goes in against Alisson. And it seems to me that Alisson's left foot and Martin Odegaard's left foot collide. But if you look at the whole motion, I felt Odegaard was just in control of the ball. And I believe he should have been awarded a penalty. Just wasn't to be. However, 10 minutes into the second half, Man City attacked us, and Bernardo Silva's in the box with Granit Xhaka. All right, Granit Xhaka gets hold of his shirt. I don't know why he did that. That is another stupid moment with Granit Xhaka. There's always a stupid moment with Granit Xhaka. I get that. But however, I don't blame him or any of the Arsenal players or the 3 substitutions that made an appearance. Granit Xhaka's got to learn, and in years gone by, he's not learned from his stupid mistakes and his petulance. He's held Bernardo Silva, but I think when Bernardo Silva feels that contact, he's going down quickly. And then Stuart Atwell gets asked to go and view the VAR monitor, which he did. Viewed it, he did. But yet, the first one was checked and we had no penalty. But the second one, that was soft. I've seen them not being given. But Stuart Atwell couldn't wait to give it. And then Riyad Mahrez has sent Ramsdale the wrong way. 1-1. What can I say about the rest of the game? I mean, not forgetting Martinelli's opportunity or opportunities he had. And Stuart Atwell, the last opportunity that Martinelli had in the second half, He's running into the penalty box like a centre half, and he's got in his way, Martinelli. Otherwise, we're not going to say that he was certain to score, but for Martinelli's part, he would have to look at that and admit that was a poor miss. And it was a poor miss. Because the lob by the defender, Laporte, and Nathan Ake, fair play to him, he cleared it off the line and prevented Man City going 2-1 down against 10-men Arsenal. We would have had to defend for our lives, and we did. You know, Laporte gets a lucky ricochet at the business end of the game, right at the death. Rodri scores, and his actions were despicable, classless, and he's a disgrace. He knew by running and celebrating towards the Arsenal fans, he'll get that sort of reaction. And I'll tell you something, I'll say this now, as YouTube is listening, God bear my witness. If a coin had hit him in the eye, he would have deserved it. He'll soon think about it then, when he looks himself in the mirror every time he has a moment to brush his teeth in the morning. But anyway, without further ado, let's go into the player ratings. In goal, Aaron Ramsdale. He couldn't do, well, the penalty, he's unlucky. He guessed to go to his right, but the ball ended up on his left. Can't do nothing. There was not much he could do about the Rodri goal. It's hard to ever. I think it'll be harsh of me to criticise his positioning, but his positioning was not bad. It was an attempt to save it, but it just wasn't to be. I don't think he done too much wrong, really. Came out, dealt with set pieces or two. I'll give him, I'm going to give him a 7. Tomiyasu, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. There was only one moment Raheem Sterling got the better of him for pace. But all in all, he had Raheem Sterling in his pocket. He made him his bitch. I'm giving him an 8. Right, the centre-half pairing. Benjamin White, good performance. Composed. Composed from the ball, confident, won his battles, and he gave more than a standard display. I'm going to give him, for his defensive work as well, I'm going to give him an 8. Gabriel dos Santos Miguelis. It's a shame because he did well in the first half. He was terrific, solid. Gave nothing much away. 2 moments of stupidity. Well, 2 moments of head gone. Or 2 moments of him losing his head, should I say. The first yellow card, he's given the referee a mouthful of abuse, and I don't blame him. Sure, when I get to the referee, I'm going to rip into him. Like, you're Stuart Atwell, I'm coming for you later on. But for me, the second one, he didn't really need to go right through him. You didn't need to do it. It was unnecessary. Sorry about that. Just getting a text through. Anyway, it was a silly thing to do. He's going to regret his actions. He misses. Then again, he's going to miss the first leg of the Carabao Cup. He could have been selected for that game of that importance. But, it is what it is. It's a sad thing for me to do. Well, I'm going to have to give him a 5 because he really let himself down. He's let his teammates down. And if most Arsenal fans watch Match of the Day or by ever means necessary or however they can view the incident again and rewatch that back, I think even the most stubborn and biased of Arsenal fans will have to say that Gabriel was really silly. to get himself into the predicament that he got himself into. So I'm giving him a 5. Kieran Tierney, he kept Mahrez at bay to a certain extent. He didn't allow Mahrez to get onto his left peg and swinging crosses from open play. Showed him down the line. But for me, where he spoilt it was giving away the free kick that led to Man City's winner. But other than that, I can't really fault him. I don't want to look at the negative when talking Tierney or talking any Arsenal player. I'm giving him a 7. And the 7 contributes towards Bukayo Saka's goal because he assisted it. Right, the midfield. Bukayo Saka, he got the goal, gave Nathan Ake food for thought. In fact, there was a moment in the first half where he took on Rodri and Nathan Ake, and Rodri committed a bad foul, and it was a bookable offence. Oh yes, our favourite mate, Stuart Atwell, just gives the foul and not even a booking. Anyway, apart from that, he was alright. I'm going to give him a 7. Thomas Partey, 9. I don't care what anyone says. He was absolutely excellent. He was a beast, man-possessed. And what a coincidence that the African Cup of Nations around the corner and he's played his last game for Arsenal for the time being. Or momentarily, should I say. Just hope Ghana get knocked out early and we have him back, because he's going to be a big, big miss. And that's the area we're going to have to spend money in, that department, because I can't trust Granit Xhaka, because like I said earlier, he's always got a stupid moment. I'll get onto him in a minute. He was absolutely all over that park. Outshone Rodri, outperformed him, outperformed any Man City midfielder in the middle of the park, and he was absolutely terrific. I'm giving him a 9. Granit Xhaka, despite the fact that he gave away the penalty, I thought he had a good game. I really thought he had a good game. He played his part in the first goal. He had the part to play in that, and he's not the most mobile of players. He's not the quickest, but he knew where to be, and he put in a leader. He put in a leadership performance in. Not saying that he should be club captain, of course. However, I'm going to give him a 7.5. Gabriel Martinelli, terrific without a hat trick. He should have had, on another day, he has a hat trick for himself. My word, what a player we have got here. When you talk about pressing the ball from the front, he did that. When you talk about direct with the ball at his feet, he ruined Caicedo defensively. And not only that, he's exposed João Cancelo defensively. He's exposed how you play against João Cancelo and how you beat him inside and outside. He's exposed it to the whole world. The whole world will have seen how good Martinelli was and how fragile and lethargic Cancelo was. João Cancelo got exposed for a lack of ability on his one-on-ones because he was poor against Martinelli, and the whole world can see that. Now, the whole footballing world who watch that game, especially football management, they'll get their fastest winger on João Cancelo's side and tell them, skin him, do him, because he can be done. Defensively, he is all over the shop, and he was all over the shop. Gabriel Martinelli, I'm going to give him an 8.5. I would have given him a 9 or more if he had at least got 2 goals on the day, if not the hat-trick. Right, Martin Odegaard. I thought he was superb at the pressing game. He hunted them Man City players down, but you know what? It was not for the sake of running around like a headless chicken. He knew when to press and when to drop in. And for me, terrific at what he did. The way he was hunting the ball down and just running. Plus, on top of that, on the ball, very comfortable, very direct, and he linked up well with his teammates. I'm going to give him an 8. Alexander Lacazette, he led from the front, or should I say he led the press from the front. Played his part in the Bukayo Saka goal where he blocked off Nathan Ake, so Bukayo Saka had that time to swipe it on the side foot first time and score his goal. Terrific. Right, the substitutions. Rob Holding, who came on for the bulk of that second half. Well, he was steady until he produced a defensive header that was so poorly headed out, and it fell to Laporte. He has a shot, and that moment alone led to the Rodri winner. Rob Holding, I'll give him a 6 for his efforts. Who do I call upon? Emile Smith-Rowe came on. He worked as hard as anyone in that pitch. On the ball, very composed on the ball. Nothing phased him. And you can see we've got a brilliant goal-scoring attacking midfield player. I'm going to give him a 5.5 if I'm being honest. The last substitution, Nuno Tavares, I believe. Mohamed El Neni. Standard 5. I'll have to say a standard 5. Didn't have much of an impact in the game. Right, Stivenberg and Steve Round together. I'm going to mark them. I'm going to give him an 8.5. No, I'm going to give him. Yeah, I'm going to give him. You know what? I'm going to give him a 9. Excellent. The game plan, the tactics, the setup, the way Arsenal kept their shape off the ball was absolutely brilliant, and the way that we dropped off, knowing Man City wanted to pull the trigger from the passing range, from their slick passing around that pitch. It was terrific. They had them all set up and well drilled in the absence of Mikel Arteta. Thought that they were brave, courageous. They had everything in that game. Motivation. I'm going to give them a 9. Excuse me. As for Stuart Atwell, oh gosh, I'm going to give him sweet FA. He's getting nothing for me. Now I hate this referee with a passion. His performance, let me sum up his performance. Corrupted, unprofessional, condescending, and biased towards Manchester City players. His overall performance warrants him to be demoted, and that's a bare minimum. Otherwise, he should be sacked on Monday morning. I'll say no more on Stuart Atwell. Complete disgrace. And not only that you're a disgrace, Mr. Atwell, you have now made it personal between yourself and Arsenal Football Club. If I hate you, I feel that Arsenal Football Club should hate you. You ruined a beautiful fixture as far as I'm concerned. You ruined it. You are a disgrace. So I'm going to end it here. Ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, pardon the rant, but I say thank you for listening. Thank you for putting up with me. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, saving the best to last, and etc. Thank you for putting up with me. I'll be back again, hopefully this evening, with a DLG transfer daily based on Arsenal ambition to bring in reinforcement, or two. Until next time, DLG repping, we'll talk again. So take care of your friends, take care of your families, take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Peace again, love again, and bless again. Otherwise, like, comment, and subscribe. Just please be nice.